Hey guys, welcome back. So I predominantly use a Google Home for like the longest time now because I really like using it when it comes to asking about the weather, when I want to play music out loud, and then my main thing is primarily using it as an alarm so I can get up early in the day. But recently I got the 7-inch Google Hub, which has actually been such a pleasure to use, and I quickly want to show you guys an unboxing of it, as well as explain what you get with this and why I like it, but maybe it's not for every single person. So now to quickly go over the quote-unquote specs for this device, you're gonna have a 7-inch display with a resolution of 1024 by 600. Now with that resolution, it's not even 720p, but the fact that you're using it just to like watch something while you eat or cook or anything that you have to do that doesn't consider you actively watching this for like the best viewing experience, this is fine. And so you can get a sense of the size of the display, you can see with the measurement here of my hand or my iPhone or my Pixel phone, that's how tall and big this device is. You have two microphones on the top, which can be toggled off with the back of the device with this little switch. And you also get a light sensor with a built-in ambient EQ, which will basically just change the brightness and the color tone depending on the light that's being emitted to it. You have a full range speaker equipped in this device, which allows you to listen to music. And on the back here, you have a very interesting texture. It feels like fabric, I don't know, but it feels really nice. And on the side of the device on the back, you also have a volume rocker in case you want to do it manually on here instead of using the touchscreen. So to unbox the device, it's pretty simple and straightforward. You're gonna get not only the hub, but you're also gonna get the DC power adapter, which is very simple. All you do is connect it to the back of the device and the device will go ahead and turn on and you're ready to go. Now to set things up, it takes maybe about 10 minutes because you wanna not only connect it to your Wi-Fi, but you also wanna adjust your settings, connect it to any and all subscriptions you have, whether that be for your music players or your streaming services like Disney+, Netflix, and YouTube. I personally connected all of my stuff on there because it is really cool to see that I can voice activate this device and ask it to search something on one of my streaming sites and it'll actually pull it up. But worst case scenario, you can also just cast whatever you're watching on that device once you have it connected to your Wi-Fi network, and then it's pretty seamless from there. Now let me reiterate that this isn't the highest quality screen, but the fact that I just use this on the side when I'm doing my work and wanting to watch some content, it is more than enough. And let me go ahead and just talk about the speakers too. The speaker on here is described as Google as a full range speaker. I live in a 900 square foot studio, so use that information what you will, but the fact that I can hear it everywhere I go and it's really loud, like it's louder than I thought this was gonna be for a $90 device. So I have to say it's been a pleasure, it is pleasant, and I can guarantee you guys are not gonna have problems with it. Unless you wanna buy like the max version to hear this outside or something, this is gonna be more than enough. But now when it comes to actually using it and like the UI of the device, right? You have to keep in mind that this is a voice activated assistant, meaning that you're gonna primarily get the usage out of it because you're asking Google to do things for you instead of you going in and navigating it with your finger. So when it comes to, let's say like YouTube, right? You do have access to it in like a quick little panel. It doesn't have though a full on like search feature or a search section. So what you do is you'll just go into the YouTube app and whatever is recommended to you is what you can watch. And if you wanna watch something in specific, you either have to voice assistant it and ask it to go to said specific video or YouTube channel in order to see it, or you just cast whatever you want to watch on there. I think in the future it would be nice if they can add a little bit of a more UI tweak so we can have a search function for like the apps that we want to use. But at the same time, it makes me think, well, at that point you might as well get a tablet and use it for that reason. So it's kind of like it has the capability to do it, I just don't think it can. So what you want to do is use it to the way Google intends you to use it, which is to verbally ask it to find the content that you want to watch. And the same goes if you're using Spotify, just ask for the playlist, ask for the song, and it'll go directly connected to your accounts and then you're good to go. But you can on Spotify skip songs, see the cover art, so it's not like it's a horrible thing. It's just, again, no full-on search feature attached to the UI. And for the performance of the device, it performs rather well. You know, for it being a voice assistant device, I don't expect it to be the most snappy and fluid device. You are able to access your settings, you can pull things from the side, and you know, when navigating it, it feels fine. Like I don't expect much from this, so I wasn't too let down when I saw the speed of the device, because again, at the same time, I know that I'm supposed to use it verbally and just take my time with things, I suppose. So if you're buying this, just know you're not getting like a Snapdragon 865 or something in here, you know? It's just there to do the basics, and that's literally what you get. It's just simple, clean, and to the point with this device. And quite honestly, that's the kind of stuff I like. And there are features with the Google Assistant you can do, such as like saying that you're gonna go to bed, so you add a bedtime routine, a morning routine. You can have it navigate to you and your commute. You can ask it questions about the weather, your commute status, and then it'll show you on the display what it is that it has going on for you. You can get some notifications on there so you can check out your calendar as it comes in. Like, there's a lot of functionality that you can do with this hub as well as other hub devices, but for something that's just the bare minimum, you're gonna get just what you're paying for. You're gonna get something that's very simple and to the point. And if you're not looking to get like the max version, to get like the full-on huge speakers and a 10-inch device, I have to say, like, this has been such a pleasure for me to use that I would much rather have 2 of these in my apartment studio instead of having one Google Home and one hub. I would much rather have hubs around because I really, really enjoy it. So look, at the end of it, it's $90. Would I recommend you guys getting it? I don't know. I would say if you're someone that is actually like me and will genuinely use it, you'll use it for a bedtime, an alarm, you actually like to ask Google for questions, you like to check the weather, you like to get statuses on things, or maybe you just want to have nice little photos of your family scrolling through the device itself out on your lock screen, it could be a pleasant thing to have, but at the same time, it can very quickly be forgotten that you even have it, because if you're not naturally using it consistently, then you're not gonna really remember that you have it and what it's capable of doing. So for $90, I mean, it wouldn't be a bad investment, but you have to want it, okay? You have to want it. Anyway, it passes for me. I like it. Hopefully I can get another one, or maybe I'll just shell out the money in the future and get a Max. But at the end of the day, guys, the decision will be yours. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a like so that YouTube algorithm knows what's up. If you are new, feel free to subscribe for more future videos, because, you know, I like making these, and yeah, this will be fun. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching, and remember, as always, stay safe, stay clean, make good decisions, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.